My name's Alex Pietrangelo. My hometown is King City, Ontario. My position is defense. I play for the Niagara IceDogs. And my favorite player is Pronger because he contains all the attributes to be a great defenseman. I try and play my home game, try and play both ends of the ice. Obviously take care of the defensive end, and the offense will come with it. And I think what contains to be a good defenseman is you have to be able to play both ends, and that's what I've been told to try and do. And I try and use my good vision in the power play, move the puck, and for a big guy, I figure I can skate pretty well and use that and use my size to my advantage. And like I said, make sure the defensive end is working as well as the offense. The guys always kind of tease me, always kind of call me Pronger because I guess I kind of play like him. He's a big guy, he can skate, he can move the puck, so I think it kind of relates to me, and I try and watch him and see what he does and try to apply it to my own game. I think my eyes would light up the first time I seen him. It'd be an honor, and I'd probably be watching him instead of watching my own game. And playing against him would be a great compliment to myself, and be an honor, like I said. So, watching him growing up, and hopefully if I can get there at the same stage, it'd be a tremendous feeling. Well, I kind of started, I guess, around the age of 6. I never used to like hockey, actually. My parents put me on the ice, and I used to cry to get off the ice. But they kept putting me back out there, and then after a while, I started to enjoy it more and more. And then once I put a stick in my hand, I guess it took off from there, and I've loved the game ever since. I think it started with the Noel King Knights, which is the hometown team in King City for me. And my dad was the coach, and I played with all my friends when I was a young guy. And that's kind of what first got me started. My dad helped me out when I was younger, and I moved on to the bigger levels, and like I said, it took off ever since. Well, we had a backyard rink back in my house when I was growing up, so it was always my cousin and my brother. We always played the game 7. The final goal wins, and it's always that competitive game we had. And I think every goal I scored, I thought I won the Stanley Cup, and I don't think it's changed since. Oh, it's nice to kind of let loose once in a while. My dad always tried to get me to do some skating drills, but I wasn't buying into it. A lot of times I just had my friends over and just horse around, and those are the good times that I remember. Growing up and playing in the backyard with my family, my uncle, and my cousins, and like I said, those are the memories that you'll stick with you. Well, my brother played growing up locally, and my dad used to be a goalie, and my dad's cousin Frank played for Pittsburgh and Hartford, and I think that's always kind of had the hockey sense in the family, and they've been supportive of what I've been doing, and my brother has been one of my biggest supporters. I think being able to get around him when I was a little kid kind of got my confidence up and brought me to where I am now. Probably my first one-piece hockey stick is probably the biggest one. One of my old coaches, Dominic, gave it to me, and at the time I was using the old wooden sticks, and I got this one-piece stick, and my eyes lit up, and I've been using them ever since. Oh, like everyone says, there's no better feeling than putting on your country's colors, and putting that jersey on is the best feeling in the world. And we might not have done as well as we thought, but the experience was tremendous. The guys were great, and a handful of them are here this week. And like I said, playing for your country, there's nothing better. But I think winning the under-17 championships with Team Ontario the year before was probably the biggest feat for me, and it was a great feeling. Like I said, even to represent your province was great, and to be able to play with the guys that I did, and it was a tremendous experience. Oh, it's always my family. Nothing better than the family. And my parents have always been supportive of what I've been doing, and my brothers, and he's been great for me. And they've been very supportive of everything I've done. Me going away, waking up early, all those practices, and there's been nothing better than to have them on my side, and have my cousins and everyone be my biggest fans. And it's been a lot of support, and I'm very thankful to have them. Oh, my dad still says it to me, no matter how hard I try. It doesn't matter the result, as long as I did my best, and that's the important thing. As long as I'm having fun and I try hard, and if I don't succeed, then so be it. But he's, like I said, he's supportive, and he knows that I try my best whatever I do. If the results don't come out, then I know I still have a lot of fun though. Well, it's kind of a handful to do. It's kind of pretty excited about everything and trying to take it one day at a time. And I think all the guys this week are going through what I'm going through. So I think it's kind of nice to relate with some of the guys. And when draft day comes, it'll be more excitement more than anything. Be a little nerve wracking, but once the day's over with, it's only up from there. Most embarrassing hockey moment was falling down in warm-up last year. I think it was one of my first games in the OHL, and my helmet fell off. I went face first, smacked my face in the ice, and hurt my nose and my cheek, and I was bruised out for a bit. I didn't really know what to do. I just kept skating, but it was pretty embarrassing for me. One thing I couldn't live without is my cell phone. I always gotta have my phone on me. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I always gotta keep in touch with people. Favorite pump-up song is City of Blinding Lights by U2. U2 is my favorite band, and that song, for some reason, just gets me going. My favorite toy growing up was mini sticks. I think that's the case with most hockey players, and I don't think it's changed since.